Good morning, everybody, from Fredericksburg, Texas, from Princess Cocoa Beans and me. We are so happy to be back home from the amazing Tom Ferry Summit, which was out in Anaheim this last week. It was unbelievable. We got so much great information, information overload with fabulous ideas and a notebook full of great ideas that I'm home and ready to implement for our clients, give them the best possible experience. I'm experimenting with something over here today a little bit, which is my daughter Celia gave me the idea. She said, as far as uploading my drive video, she said, because you go in and out of cell service, the quality isn't always exactly what you'd want it to be. So I have a second camera going now, and it's not going live on Instagram, which I've done in the past. It's actually just recording an actual video, so she can then upload that for me to IGTV. So I'm still kind of experimenting with how to attach it, but I've also got a wide angle lens on it, which is really cool because you can kind of sort of almost see Frank even in the back seat. It really shows a lot more. So hopefully I'll update you guys on how that works out and if it's something you might want to consider doing. So I nicknamed this episode, or I guess named it, I'm Not What You Think, meaning I run across so many people now who tell me, and others who I'm sure just think it, that, it makes complete sense for people to think, oh, you are just so outgoing. This is so easy for you to video yourself all the time, always be on camera. Well, that is not the truth at all. So you guys need to understand that in college, I was voted, they gave me the nickname of the girl who's 19 going on 40. So now I have this reputation as this unicorn loving person. I've never had a frivolous bone in my body. So anything that's like to my own detriment, if anything. I've always been far too serious, taken everything too seriously. Always the student that just wanted to, very competitive, want to get ahead of everybody. So you probably look at me and think, oh, you're just that lighthearted unicorn girl, which I think is kind of funny. One of my favorite stories is when our coach Eileen was talking to Tom about providing the opportunity for me to speak on stage a couple of years ago. And she said, I'm just letting him know that you were a trial attorney and all these things, and you're not just this beautiful blonde that doesn't know, what she's doing. And I just laughed and I said, Eileen, I've never really considered myself either of those things, either beautiful or blonde. I'm voted most studious, and the girl again who's 19 going on 40. So it's funny to me. One of the things I get a kick of is people's perceptions of all of us versus reality, right? So don't just assume that anything I'm doing is easy for me. There's a book out there if you need more help, I think, on this topic. A really good book called Alter Ego. Have any of you read that? It's a fairly new book. Yes, just a large black coffee.
No cream or sugar?
No, thank you.
Well, 5%.
All right. So a lot of people, I think, well, that's just not me. It's not my personality. I can't do that. Well, I'm telling you, I was always the kid hiding behind my mom's legs, being pretty shy. And to this day, Wes will tell you, we go out, we socialize, like at Tom Ferry's events. There are so many networking opportunities, and we use them. But I think we're both tired, but I think they take more out of me because it's not just my natural persona. I'm that person that needs a lot of time alone. Believe it or not, some of you may find this surprising, but just working alone, quiet, doing my own thing. Wes to this day will come in sometimes and say, oh, would you mind if I went and took a ride? Or I was like, yes, please. And there's nobody I enjoy spending time with more than Wes. Where are you going, Coco? Oh, she saw a bird. But I like a lot of quiet alone time. So basically stop the limiting beliefs of saying, well, I'm not a naturally outgoing person, so I can't really get out and network. I can't do some of those things that come easy for you, because they don't. They come easier with practice, and I would say I've built the muscle to where I can enjoy doing it now and do it successfully. But it's a decision. My mom told me when I was little, she said, you're not going to learn anything hiding behind my legs, and nobody is going to notice you, or you're not getting anywhere in life as a wallflower. So get up here, shake people's hands, look them in the eye. So a lot of time it is about doing what may not be comfortable for you. And I think a lot of us just look at people. What I found was amazing, honestly, at Summit was how many people wanted to talk to me about the video I did showing my before and after, how I looked far worse 7 years ago than I do today. And they were amazed by that. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's what everybody wanted to talk about. That was by far my number one topic. And again, if you didn't see it, You're not getting to see all the notifications of the things I'm doing. I'm trying to put it in more places. Make sure you're on my page, Tammy Pack, my business page, not just my personal. So you'll see if you see my name and you see the photo of me with the pink flowers behind me with Wes, that's my personal profile. That's where this is today. But if you want to watch on my page where I put other things, including this video I'm talking about, just look at my name, Tammy Pack, in Facebook, and you'll see that picture of me speaking with the kind of the purple all behind me. Make sure you're following on there and you can see it. But on my personal profile and anyone's profile that you want to see more of what they post, because you know Facebook can only show a little bit of what we do to people, go under, click on my name, go there and look, and under the cover you should see somewhere the word friends. Click that and there is a drop down. And so go choose the drop down and choose the words close friends. It won't notify me. It doesn't mean that you think that we're related and best pals. It simply is your way of telling Facebook you want to see more things about that I post. So be sure and click on close friends and we'll see it. But one way or the other, get on that Tammy Pack page, or I'm trying to see if I can download it to my personal today. It's a video where I show how I looked 7 years ago and how I look today. I'm not saying that by any stretch I'm all that or anything, but if you see this photo, it's a massive difference. And the point is, we all have got to stop the limiting belief of we are what we are, wherever we are, what we look like, how we feel. We can change all those things. We may have to work a little harder, right, the older we get, but I absolutely look and feel better than I did 7 years ago. And my goal is that 7 years from now, thank you, Fabiola. Hello, thank you. Say hi, Coco.
I see every day the Instagram.
Yes, she's watching. Bye, y'all. Have a good one. So the point is we can change. And my goal is 7 years from now to be looking back and going, man, I thought I was, looking better and healthier and feeling good then. I'm so much better now, right? That's where I want all of us to be, is to see that by little steps and little changes, we can do absolutely anything, right? God has created us for great things. And he is able to do, press down more than we can ever ask or imagine. So let's claim that power today. Let's do one little thing a little better. Let's make a little bit healthier choice. And over the course of 7 years, it's outstanding what it has done for my life. So the reason I told people, so many people were coming up and talking to me about that, folks I've never even met before in person. And I said, you know what? I think the reason I wanted to do that is people see me or anyone, and I do it too. We all see one another in one moment of what we consider success, right? And from that, we think, well, they've always been successful. They've always had it easy. Life's always been whatever. You fill in the blanks, right? We all do it. So what I want you to think about is, who are you thinking that about today where it may not be true? You don't see where they were 7 years ago. You don't see where they were last year. And maybe they're better. Maybe they've gone a little bit downhill and need to get their life together, right? I mean, I'm talking to myself right there, because I will let it slide and take the lazy course sometimes, and that's what I don't want for any of us. So I want to show that wherever you are today, you can get where you want to be. That's the main thing I'm showing. Yeah, you may not look or feel where you're completely confident. And a lot of my friends say, well, this is about real estate, so what does this have to do with real estate? Everything. I think especially to ladies, would y'all agree that we tend to do our best when we feel our best and when we look our best, right? It's just a confidence thing. Now, your best and my best could be massively different. I'm not saying that anything I've done is what you need to do, but you do need to look and feel good. Oh, it's great to meet you too, Isela. You've got to do what it's going to take for you to get the confidence to get out there and kill it, right? And if you're worried about what you're looking like and you're afraid to get on camera, first of all, number one, just get over it and get over the fear. Yes, I get that. But as ladies, number two is do something to get over it, right? I can tell myself all day just to get over it. But if I go, you know what? Maybe I could look into a new hairstyle. Maybe I do need to get a makeup lesson. I've been doing the same thing, buying the same CoverGirl from the aisle at Walmart since I was 14 years old. Maybe we need to look at it occasionally, right? And let's don't pin ourselves in, because we're not going to sit down and wait to die. Am I right? Not one person watching this with me is going to sit down and wait to die. My favorite saying is life is short and life is long, and we need to live it both ways. It could all be over tomorrow. This could be it. This could be your only day, your last day on earth. So live it like life is short. Love the people you're with. Give everything you do 100%. But also, we got to live it like life is long. Gary Vee keeps preaching. You know, we all talk about life is short, but you got to flip it sometime, guys, because as he points out, he says, you know what? Live as if you're going to live another 50 years. Now, let's get up and make a plan. Because so many people, I think, sit down and wait to die. Not consciously, but they quit trying at scale, right? So what? I'm 52. Maybe you're 62. Who cares? You easily could have another, with our health these days and medicine and nutrition, you could have another 20 productive, 30 if you're my age. I plan to have another 30 productive work years. That's a long time. So let's don't just sit down and wait to see what happens and go into coasting mode. We're not in coasting mode. We are putting this thing down in second gear and ready to go up the hill. Am I right? So that's what I want to share with you today is don't assume that everything you see from me has been easy and that I'm naturally wanting to be on camera. This really occurred to me when, I'm not even near him, car. This occurred to me this week or this weekend. Y'all are going to laugh so hard. Okay, so my daughter Celia is writing me some music to go with my little show. And it is really weird having someone write and sing a song about you with your name in it. It feels really strange. And I was like, man, this is uncomfortable. And I was like, people probably think I love this kind of thing. I'm like, no, I'm a normal person. I'm going, it's weird. But together, we're going to get through it, okay? That's the main thing to know. So I got a meeting, and I'm running late, and I don't do late, so I got to get out of here. But it was good being back with you guys. Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.